welcome to another 2 minute or so tutorial from Great Balls of Flour. We've got a different studio today. Thought we'd bring it into the factory where everything is all produced, where these great balls of flour eventualize from. Not sure that makes any sense, but where they originate from, that's what we're looking for. Over here to my left, we have the start of our big sort of processing machine for it. All of the dough that's been left to ferment for 24 or 36 hours goes into here. It's a conveyor line that spits it out into a nice, funny conical rounding machine that drops into a baller and then it's taken out by hand to be finished off by the team in here. They're all in the background looking at me rather strangely at the moment. Anyway, this video is a short video really to show the difference and the importance between letting your dough rest properly, like this one is here, which you can see there, lovely little air pocket at the top, versus getting it out of the fridge, leaving it for a few hours, and trying to press it or roll it out. Now, the reason this is an important video, I think, is we do in our guide say roughly 4 to 6 hours out of the fridge. Now, this is very much temperature dependent. So you've got to think about the outside temperature. In the summer, it will take a lot less time. So you could possibly even let your dough rest for about 2 to 3 hours. In the winter, it could be 3 times that. So it could be 8 or 9 hours. It really does depend. We don't know. We can't control what temperature it is outside or what temperature your kitchen is. Assume you're going to be cooking it, resting it in your kitchen on the countertop. We don't know what that temperature is. So it takes a little bit of guidance. It takes a little bit of knowledge. Our proofing pots are a fantastic tool because they do give you that visual representation. You can see the air pockets inside, but you'll see it, when it comes to it. So I've got some of our flour and semolina mix. I'm just going to sprinkle that onto the table. And I'm going to take this cold one. We took this out of the fridge about 3 hours ago. You'll see when I'm pressing it, it will spring back. It's natural, it's cold. It just wants to sort of spring back on itself. So I'm not going to be able to get this stretched out anywhere more than about probably 9 inches before it starts to split, stretch. So you can see that I can't do it. This, I know from just feeling this now, this isn't ready. It's not a bad batch. It's not that the dough's funny. It's not anything like that. It's just a case of it hasn't had time to rest and prove. So bear that in mind when you do. I'm going to try my best to stretch it out if I can. It's not working. I can resort to this. So rolling pins. We don't like rolling pins on pizzas because you're going to kill that little air pocket. It's going to disappear. You're not going to get that crust. We've got another video on the cut. So you can see that I'm doing nothing. It's springing back on itself. Even if I try the flashy spin, nothing. It's gone back. That's probably not even 9 inches. It might be 9 inches to a man, but it's not even 9 inches. That's about probably 6. I'd give up at this point. On this ball here, I'm just going to give up. If I cooked it like this, you need to cook it a lot longer. You need to cook it at a lower temperature. It will still produce a great tasting base, but at that size. Now let me show you what it does. So the reason you need to cook it longer, by the way, is otherwise you're going to get stodgy, uncooked middle and crust. So a little bit more flour and semolina. Take my other dough that is ready. You're going to get 2 for 1 in this video because you're going to be able to learn how to press the dough out, create the perfect crust on it. Corniscione, they call it in Italy. Up in area in Yorkshire, it's just a crust. So I'm rolling it in the flour and semolina. I'm not overdoing it because I don't want to press out all that beautiful air that we've developed over the last 48 hours, but B, I don't want too much to absorb inside it. And take it just my digits, my 4 fingers, press it out towards the end, to about a centimetre from the end. so that I can create that crust ring on it. I'm turning it 90 degrees as I do it. Go one more, so you can see that bit there is not quite ready. And then there we are. That's what it takes. Using my hands, it's a bit of a claw. I'm trying to avoid the middle so it doesn't tear in the middle. Look how easy that was compared to this one over here. Only difference is we've let this rest at room temperature. We actually left this one in the factory overnight in our loading bay section, proofing pots, which drop the temperature. So you can think and consider, you've got a cooler room, you can take it out of the fridge from frozen, do that. There, look at that, perfect. 12 inches round. Took me what, 45 seconds to do that versus battling with that. Now I'm going to cook this, so come back in a couple of minutes. It's going to go in our Sage Appliances Pizzaiolo pizza oven. Absolutely wonderful piece of kit. There is a link to that, I think, somewhere down in the description. This thing, if you're not into cooking your pizzas outdoors over the winter, bring this indoors. It is a fantastic piece of kit. Show you inside it. You've got a pizza stone, and it goes up to over 400 degrees, so it is just like the outdoor pizza oven, but indoors. So there we are. Cut now for a couple of minutes. Come back and join us. You'll see what this final pizza produces. So cooking, it's got about 30 seconds. We've got a flash on the oven to tell me that's where it is. You can see the smoke coming out of it. Look at this little baby. The genuine artifact that is the Great Balls of Flour pizza peel. All you will ever need to complete your pizza extravaganza, party, whatever. Right, so moving across the oven, you'll see this is the one we just pressed out. No trickery, nothing like that, just a great ball of flour. There we go. So that was 2 minutes. If you look at that, you've got a beautiful crust, which I shall show you. Show you what we have here. Oh, it's such a hands. Too hot. But there you go. You see that crust in there. Absolutely delicious, light and airy. It'll taste fluffy. It'll be like eating clouds. That's the difference between cold dough and dough that's ready to go. Thanks for watching. Like the video if you do. Subscribe to us. Pop over to Great Balls of Flour to get your next order in. Sign up for a subscription to Great Balls of Flour dough balls as well. And add some toppings in. We've got some fabulous toppings. And don't forget your pizza peel, your flour and semolina, and perhaps your parchment paper. Thank you very much.